Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here at DTI Information Network. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you an American Express Masterclass. For those of you that do not have a relationship with American Express and you want to get a relationship with American Express, this is going to be the class for you. If you already have a relationship with American Express, but you want to build a better relationship, I'm also going to be gearing this conversation towards you as well. There's going to be some tips and tricks in this that you're not going to want to miss, and I hope you gain value out of this. If you do, just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and that's good enough for me. Also, if you've never been to this channel, thank you and welcome. Everything in this channel is talking about personal credit, business credit, acquiring assets, the cash flow, taking advantage of the bank's products so that you can travel the world, get cash back to help you build out your lifestyle the way you see it. All right. That's what I wish I had when I was starting out. And that's what I want to deliver to anybody who is where I was. All right. So in today's class, I'm going to be starting off giving you guys my starter pack. I'm going to give you my starter pack of the credit cards that I like when you first start off with American Express. I'm also going to be talking to you about the easiest ways to build a relationship with American Express and some of the benefits that you're going to get out of that. So, with the first thing we'll talk about is getting their American Express business checking account. Okay, you can actually have subpar credit, meaning anything in the mid 600s to get this get into this checking account. And there's some really good benefits in this checking account that I'm going to go over with you as well, right? But what the purpose is to, if you want to be able to build out this relationship, build this relationship with their checking account, start putting some money into this account, and then you're going to qualify later on for some of the products that they have. All right. So if you're looking for an easy way in and you've been having some challenges getting in, then you're going to want to watch this. All right. Go ahead on and get yourself the American Express business checking account. Now, let me go over some of the benefits before we talk about how to do so. The good thing is that it has no fees. It has actually, I should say limited fees, because there is a foreign transaction fee and a wire fee if you end up needing to do that, right? The wire transfer fee. But it has no monthly maintenance fees. It has no processing fees. It has no minimum balance fees. It has no ATM fees. It has no overdraft fees. So it's a really solid bank. The one good thing that you can also do is when you're parking your money here at this bank, you can actually get 1.3% AP annual percent yield. So you're gaining money while you have your money deposited in this account up to $500,000, right? So and if you wanted to park your money somewhere, you can still be getting a lot of money, and it's quite a bit. $500,000 is a lot to be able to park your money there, right? And so the one thing I do want to talk to you guys about is that once you get in and you get this debit card, they're going to give you your own debit card, your American Express debit card when you get this. And with this debit card, you can also start earning reward points. Now, these reward points are so valuable, especially if you're like me and you love to travel, right? Or if you love cash back that helps you with your business. So this is going to be your first step in getting a taste of the rewards that American Express has to offer, right? So let's talk about how you're going to get 1 point for every $2 spent. Now, I understand that that's not a great redemption rate, but it still gets you something, and it gets your foot in the door. You're going to be able to redeem this by using your reward points. If you already have, if you already have an American Express credit card, you can still use this, and you can actually have your reward points deposited into your American Express business checking account. So you can get the cash back deposited right into your checking account. And if it's just sitting in there, that cash back is sitting in there, once again, you're getting 1.3% on the annual percent yield. So you're earning money by taking that money from your cash rewards and depositing it directly into your checking account. Yeah, so if you already have an American Express credit card, make sure you link your American Express business card with this. All right, so right now they're offering a 30,000 point redemption or reward offer, right? So you get 30,000 points just for having this checking account and doing these few things. You're gonna want to make sure you deposit $5,000 into your checking account and within the first 30 days. Okay, so you're gonna want to make sure you deposit $5,000 into this account within the first 30 days. Then this is just if you guys want the if this is just if you want to earn the 30,000 points. You don't have to do this when you're opening up account. Okay, just so you know, there's no minimum balance or anything like that when you open up the American Express business checking account. But if you want to take advantage of this 30,000 points, once again, this is what you're going to have to do. Do that 5,000 within 30 days. You're going to then need to hold that 5,000 or a balance of 5,000 or more in your account for at least 60 days. Okay. For at least 60 days, you're going to need to make sure you're keeping a $5,000 balance in your account. And then the third thing you're going to have to do is do 5 transactions, 5 qualifying transactions. That can be anything from using your ATM card, making deposits in ACH deposits into the account. So those are some of the things that you're going to need to do. Now, I missed the bonus. I'm going to be transparent, 100% honest. I missed the bonus because I did not hold the 5,000 in for 60 days. I missed that 60-day thing. So make sure you guys pay attention to that because there's these 30 days and it's easy to get mixed up with the 60 days. I only held that 5,000 in for 30 something plus days and I missed it because I withdrew some money before the 60 days. So I didn't qualify for that. So I want to make sure that you guys qualify for it. So make sure you're keeping that 5,000 plus balance in there for at least 60 days. All right. It's not the end of the world if you miss it, but 30,000 points can actually get you a nice flight somewhere, sometimes round trip somewhere. So you don't want to miss out if you don't, if you can afford not to. Okay. Okay. So now let's kind of talk about some of the things that will restrict you from getting this card, right? Or getting this checking account. So, one thing that you're going to want to know, and then some of the things that are kind of negative about this checking account, I'm just going to let you guys know some of these things right out the gate. So, restricted categories of businesses, like they're not going to accept you if you have a nonprofit, if you have a marijuana company, even your crypto companies. If I'm not mistaken, those are as well. Don't quote me on that. They may have changed their guidelines for crypto, but the last time I checked, they weren't doing crypto. They weren't doing internet gambling. So there are some restrictions when it comes to that. All right. So make sure you look to see and check to make sure you're not in those risky category businesses that they look for. So also, there's no cash deposits. That's another negative that I found, that you can't you can't do any cash deposits. You can do it through your phone app. If you have the iPhone app, you can do it through the phone app. You can make your deposits that way. Um, so it's not as friendly when it comes to those kinds of things, right? But nonetheless, it's going to pay off for you because you're going to be getting your foot in the door with American Express, and you can actually transfer your war points and your cashback points really fast onto the account. So it makes up for it for me. Now, the other thing you should know is that when you open this account, you're going to need to make sure you have your business address, your articles of incorporation, your EIN from the from the IRS. You're going to need to have your social security number, of course, and your personal information, your business information, and then those are the things you're going to want to make sure you have. It's a very simple, easy application. You should get approved pretty fast. Most of you guys should get approved as long as you don't have negatives reporting on your credit report, like late payments, collections of that sort. They will pull from Experian. Okay, they do hard pull from Experian. So making sure that you have your Experian cleaned up is going to be important. All right. So let's get into talking about some of the other things that I like about the American Express checking account and then some of their cards. Okay. So You must be owner of at least 25% of the business that you're putting into this American Express checking account. All right. Just so you know, you have to be owner of at least 25% to get in. Now, let's talk about once you get in, some of these cards that are going to be my starter pack cards that get you guys going. All right. And even if you don't do the American Express checking, let's talk about some of these starter pack cards that you can get. And get yourself going as well. The first card is going to be the everyday Amex everyday card. Now this card is like a beginner card, okay? This is a card that's going to be able to make sure you qualify with a score of as low as a 670 credit score. They're going to pull Experian once again. But once you get in with this starter card, the important part to know about that is that once you get in with American Express, you're going to get one hard inquiry on your credit report, and that's it. That means this is going to open up the floodgates to you getting the rest of their cards with no hard inquiry. And they have a nice selection of different credit cards to be able to get. I usually recommend you start off getting your personal credit card with American Express first, just so you know. I want you to get your personal first so that you can take advantage of the business points afterwards. All right. So get your personal credit card with American Express first, then get your business cards so that you can get all the points that way. And it's one hard inquiry. If you do it the opposite way and you get your business card first, then you're going to get hit with the hard inquiry there. And then if you go and try and apply for the personal, you're going to get hit with a hard inquiry there. So start off with the personal, and then that's going to open you up to only one hard inquiry for the rest of their products. All right. Okay. So once you get in with the starter pack, the starter card, now you're going to start being able to get cash back. Now you're going to start being able to get reward points. You're going to be able to get miles to travel for free. American Express is probably, if not the top, it's definitely within the top two. I would say between Chase and American Express, these are the two cards that you're going to want to have so that you can travel the world for free just using reward points. Now, there's other cards that try to compete, but in my opinion, American Express is up there. You do not want to savage your relationship with them. You're going to want to build a strong relationship, and that's what this is about today. We're talking about building out your strong relationship with American Express. All right, it's easy approval to get some of these cards that we're talking about right now. They have low annual fees. Especially intro fees for the first year, and they have a huge, massive impact for you. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the next card after you get the everyday card. So the next card we're going to get into is going to be your Blue Business Cash. Now, I did an extensive review on the Blue Business Cash on one of my videos, and so you can look in some of the other videos that I have. I did an extensive view on this one so that you can get a better understanding. But for today's video, I'm going to just let you know that this is one of my favorites that you're going to want to start off with. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that it has to offer. So you can get this one with as low as like a 680, sometimes a 670. Once again, if you already have if you already have a credit card, you're not going to get hit with a hard inquiry, but they do pull from Experian. All right, so making sure your Experian score is nice and cleaned up. Also, this card is great because you get 0% for 12 months. So if you're carrying a balance on some of your other cards, this is a good one to be able to transfer some of that debt over at least for 12 months to give you some breathing room, and then it'll help you be able to pay some of that debt down. Now, the other thing I like about it is that it is no annual fee, right? So it has zero annual fee, and it's a great cashback card. Right now, they have a bonus offer where they're offering $300 cash back after you spend $6,000 within 3 months. Right, so it's easy money that's going to come right back to you. You just got to spend the 6,000. We have all kinds of tips and tricks to be able to teach you how to hit these spend bonuses. If you want to learn more about that kind of stuff, we do have a VIP school group community. The description will be in the link will be in the description below. Highly recommend you join us. I'm going to be going deeper and helping people with how we like to be able to nail these bonus points. All right. So we have a great group right now. We're building it out. So come over there and check us out if you want to learn more about tips and tricks that you can use to travel the world for free. All right. So the next card we're going to talk about is the American Express Amazon Business Card. All right, it's the Amazon Business Card. This is another basic starter card as well, but it has some great benefits as well. So if you are a Whole Foods shopper and you like to shop at Whole Foods, or if you own an Amazon store, or if you do a lot of Amazon shopping, this will give you 3% back on Amazon Shopping, and then also Amazon for the Whole Foods with Amazon. So that's a great card for that as well. Also, you get 2% back for restaurants and gas and your cell phone bill. So great card there, and it's 1% back for everything else. This card, once again, low entry point, probably like a 670, 680 with and they're going to be looking at your Experian score. All right. So the other thing I like about this one is that it has an optional net 60 payment term, meaning that you have 60 days to pay it off, right? To pay it down. So that's a really good option as well. It gives you a little more grace period and time to pay this card down if you're carrying a balance. So if you're an Amazon business owner, like my buddy Lewis out there, shout outs Lewis, great channel by the way, then you're going to want to use this kind of a card so that you can actually be earning reward points, but then it gives you the flexibility to your product sales, right? So very good for Amazon business owners and Amazon shoppers alone. All right, so now we're going to get into talking about one of my favorite cards for my starter pack because it's about travel, right? If you fly Delta, they have a Delta Sky Miles Gold business card. I'm going to go into some of the things that this card has to offer, but this is an easy way to be able to get up some high points and be able to make your first trip using reward points for free, and then getting yourself just a taste of what it can offer you, right? So let's talk about that. So it has a 0% introductory annual fee. So getting in is going to be easy. You can test it out, see if it's something that you like. And then it has 0% foreign transaction fee when you're a traveler and you're traveling abroad. This is really great. Right now, it is offering two extra points for Delta miles on Delta. They're having a bonus offer right now for 70,000 points. You can get 70,000 points after spending just $2,000 within 3 months. Easy breezy. What $70,000 can do for you guys is that's like either one round trip ticket or two round trip tickets to Europe or somewhere in Asia if you want to travel that way. If you plan this out correctly, you can actually make them stretch even more and further. And domestically, it's a no-brainer. So if you're in Cali and you want to go to New York, easy. No more than about 15, 20,000 points to get there. And then getting back, you can spend about 6,000 points. So you can really make this stretch depending on how you work your travel rewards points, right? But 70,000 points is very good for the year to helping you be able to travel for free. And Delta Sky Miles is offering that right now. You get priority boarding, you get 20% off in-flight purchases, you get car rental loss and damages. That's also a really good one when you're traveling. Um, so I really like this card for a starter card. They also have $200 off the Delta flight credit. When you spend $10,000 within a calendar year, they're going to give you a $200 statement credit. So that's really good as well. So solid card here, guys, especially if you're just getting in. And it also offers free check bags, right? So Delta Sky Miles business card, you're going to want to grab this one. I put it in my fourth in my sequence right now. Now, also remember, once you're in, no hard inquiries. So I recommend that you wait probably every 30 to 45 days before you apply for a new card. You just don't want to get red flagged, right? So kind of give yourself some time in between when you're applying for your cards. And the next card that I have on the list is the Hilton Honors Business Card. This is a solid card for you guys as well when you're first getting in. You can have multiple employee cards so that you can rack this one up really good. It does have a $95 annual fee, so you're going to want to watch out for that annual fee. But it's going to give you so much that it's going to be well worth it. Like one of the things it's going to give you is 7 times the points on Hilton purchases. So you're going to be able to rack up some serious miles, some serious points with Hilton. You also get the 5th night free when you stay 5 nights or more with Hilton. It's going to give you a complimentary silver status with Hilton, and that's what's going to give you that. What else? It gives you 3 times the points on everything. You get 5 times the points on gas, shopping, cell phone, um, American Express travel, car rentals, and restaurants. I mean, 5 times the points is huge. That's a lot of points to be able to let you rack up. So if you're a business owner, you're going to want to definitely take advantage of this one. And then you can also make sure that your employees have this card as well. And make sure your spouse or girlfriend or partner is also on as your employee, so that you can actually get them to use the card as well, so you guys can double up on racking up the points with this card. But this is a great card, especially if you're using Hilton, and there's some beautiful properties all around the world to be able to stay that Hilton has to offer, and you can actually just really get to see the world with using these. So I showed you guys the Delta card for your travel, and then now I'm showing you the Hilton card for your hotel stays that will also allow you to rack up points where you can actually use it for hotel stay and for airfare, right? Okay. So I do have more cards for American Express that I like and that I go really deep into on the channel. You can check out some of the other videos I did. I did extensive videos on the Gold card, the American Express Platinum cards, and some of the other cards that they have to offer. I'm offering these ones for you guys right now. If you're looking to build a relationship and as a starter pack to being able to get in, this is a solid starter pack for you guys to build out that relationship with American Express. All right. So I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please hit that like button, smash that like button, you guys. Subscribe to the channel because you're now or welcome to come back anytime you want to get more game, get more insight. Also, if you want to be more a part of our community, where we're going to be talking about business credit, personal credit, travel, and acquiring assets like real estate, join our free school.